Let's see where this goes. I think it just goes up, right? Yeah. It's not the central chamber, is it? Oh, it is. Weird. What's over here? How do we get over here? We have to go down and then come back up, right? Okay. Oh, so we weren't supposed to go. We were supposed to go through the central chamber first. Well, one way we could have gone was the central chamber first, then come down here and been like, oh, we gotta go down. Okay. Keep going down. Oh, it just keeps getting bigger. Harder to get out of, huh? I'm sorry, sampling available? What is this? Oh, bloom bubble. Sweet. The minimal help but catch-all for all of the... Full. Fine. I mean, we already used it, right? Yeah. Go. Cool. Collapsed pipe. Tanks, this facility was outputting huge volumes of something into the planet's atmosphere. Whoa. This has to have been a geoengineering project, a way of changing Gliese 667cc. But looking at this place, it suffered a total collapse. What went wrong? Well, maybe this dive recorder has some options for us. Maintenance on the South Hull is continuing. I'm seeing a massive pressure spike here. Control? And that was the last we heard of him. Or her, whoever it was. Leaning tank? That's not good. It leans unsettlingly forward into the hull. Yeah, I bet. Okay, there's a clear passage. A suit. Overgrown suit. Oh, like just like a regular, like a pressed suit. Okay. Thought it was like a new one of us we could use. Okay, Hilu. Control? I'm slicing it before it cascades. Clearly reactor chamber. The bacterial outflow is about to hit. Man. Console bank. Nothing. Okay. I'm sorry, sliced umbilical? The connection between this console and the tank is sliced clean through. Is this what stopped it from breaching? I don't know, but only one way to find out, right? Access hatch. A large access hatch to the floor above lies open, its ladder corroded into a twisted, rusty spine. Yeah, we can go up. Sweet. But first, let's hear this depressing log. Yes, sir. Atmospheric density is increasing ahead of schedule. Please inform the board. They will be pleased. Okay. Depressing for a whole nother reason. What do we got? Control room. Nice. Eroded bones. What? Preserved by the low flow of water inside the control room, the smoothed out shapes of human bones are scattered across the floor. Wow. Here, this is where they controlled this place once. They were changing this planet, manipulating it. These vast tanks of engineered microbes were their tools. Algae changed the atmosphere of Earth billions of years ago. These creatures were meant to do the same. Yeah, but that took forever. But by accident or sabotage, this containment was breached. These idiots. They could have killed every last species on this planet. Yep. Sounds about right. Eaten up in a global bloom. Ooh, that would have been bad. Yeah. Somehow the reef survived. Somehow the stocks held on. Tried to revert our mistake. Humans don't deserve this planet. We didn't deserve to find life. That last part, maybe not. I've seen enough. Scan what's left, and I'll take a look back at base. Okay. Let's find a way out of here. There's a lot left to scan, though, so might be a bit. No, no! Oh God, the tank is breached. The artificers. I didn't mean. Still unclear what the artificers, like what their relationship really is. Constantine? What are you? Step away from the console. I'm sorry. What? Oh no. Was it an accident? Or sabotage, right? That's the question. Wow. Okay. Jeez. We are doing the artificers a favor. Despite all their abilities, they couldn't manifest this kind of planetary change. It was gonna kill them too. Oh, whoa, yeah, sweet, okay. I can't really think of much else that was back there for us to survey. I feel like we're pretty thorough each time through. We're gonna keep going. Okay. Is that the... There was a second rift. That was off to the south. I wonder if this is it. Secret back door. Whoa. Like when the color palette changes so drastically like that, like my eyes literally have to adjust. I love it. Ah, this is the Northern Rift, but it's on the tail end of it. Cool. And it's not as fast down here at the tail, which is nice. Wow. Oh. Oh, maybe that's not. I thought we were right near our base. Yeah. I think we are. Yep. Oh, we'll have to use the jetpack though. Wow. I know we could use those opportunities to kind of go and scout out some of that side mission stuff, but I want to keep going with the story for right now. Back online? Good. Sure am. I've been working with the data we extracted from the facility. What they did there, it's terrible. It could have wiped out life on this whole planet. My call should have known better than to mess with the entire planet's ecosystem. Oh, whoa. What's going on here? Oh. The failure of the facility was catastrophic. The bloom dominated half of the planet. As far as I can tell, it wiped out the artificers. Think about those skeletons in the bloom. But the rest of the planetary ecosystem reacted, somehow resisted, pushed the bloom back. I don't understand how life could have adapted to the changing conditions so quickly, though. Good question. It's as if they evolved to meet the challenges of the bloom in mere decades. Impossible. Let's keep looking. There's another facility to investigate out to the east. There has to be more to this. I don't doubt that there is. I don't think we have any items, right? That was purely, yeah, just exploration. Let's do it then, you know? What do we got for... Got 2 good power sources, 2 good oxygen sources. Let's do it. Let's get out there. So back at the base, we still don't have our antenna working, and we haven't had any reason to go down to the the observation deck, which I have to imagine you wouldn't just put it there for no reason. So while it feels like we're kind of, getting towards the end game, I would be very happy to be quite wrong about that. And it seems like there's the potential that I am, just given how much is just sort of out there and available for us to explore, but just inaccessible currently. Fire up the jetpack. Here we go. Do it. Get out here. What are these? Silken plant. These twisted strands are like webs between the pillars. Let's start logging them. A pillar garden. Ooh. Creature tracks? What? Patterns of dents in the sand show the paths of the feathery creatures that cross from pillar to pillar in slow and purposeful loops. Wow. Cool. Also, in my reasoning for thinking that maybe... Nice. Dead feather. In my reasoning for thinking that, hey, maybe we actually aren't near the tail end of this, is there's an entire other section to our taxonomy that we haven't unlocked yet. These funny feathery creatures are all around these gardens. Let's start observing their movements. Oh, that's so cool. This little feathered creatures 20 meters down in the ocean. Wow. That's just beautiful, right? Like, love it. It's interesting too because the pillars... Oh, excuse me? A burrowing creature, what? These creatures are tricky to catch a glimpse of. Let's see if we can scare up a few more. Oh man. When disturbed, this segmented creature shot out of its burrow, ejecting grit and sediment as it swam away. Quite the surprise. It also took a little bit of our power, thank you very much. Looking plant. The feathery creature. Guess they're inefficient at swimming. Oh, sweet. They're sort of like bees in the way that they kind of carry the blooms around from, you know, pillar to pillar. Maze, twisted tendrils, crossing creatures. I love this. This is beautiful. Connected inside the pillars. Sea silk. New species logged. Sweet. I've named this sea silk, though I'm not sure what kind of plant it is. Check my notes back at the base. Cool. We do slow down when we cross these strands, but fortunately, we do not lose any power or anything. What do we get for these? Can we... Little bit of power. Okay. A small burrow, yeah! Nice. Burrowing creature. Only need 2 more. Pretty cool. Ooh. Okay. This from the creature, maybe? Yeah. A tail. Cool. Another burrowed creature, maybe. Just some sampling. Bright pollen. I think we've seen that before, right? Yeah. That's pretty good. 10% on each. Lone pillar. Sample candidate. No, come back. Ah, we lost it. Not a fan. Ooh, wow, that's intricate looking. A feather arm. Ah, cool. Must be a side one. Hey, gardener, new species logged. I'm calling these gardeners. They're so attentive and purposeful. I want to know more about them. Me too. They're cool. A feathery, slow-moving creature that prunes the plants of the pillar gardens, moving between pillars along their silken bridges. Their pillar garden. Okay. Do we need? What would it be though? Yeah, we don't need bright pollen. Not right now, at least. Oh, an exposed tendril. It's not connected to anything. We don't know what it would be. That would be a good thing to get then. Bit of power. That'll be good. Ooh, a silken root. Nice. Definitely a definitely a side quest. Old pillar. Despite being so thick, this pillar is cut through with small holes, and on its top a couple of shell plates catch the light. Okay. Be another, right? Yeah. Oh, so close. They have a bright tail lure made from many thin pointed plates. What's its purpose, I wonder? Germinating garden. Oh, what? These small young petals are starting to open up to the three sons of Gliese 667cc. This place will be even more beautiful one day. Don't doubt that. It'll shoot. Cool. Yeah, we don't have enough for sampling right now. Alright. We're so close with the burrowed creatures. Because we missed the one that was down here, we're one off. We'll get there. Still. Wrong one. Go this way. An empty pillar. I wonder what that means. Oh, that was that one. So close. Yeah, it's interesting. It kind of makes you wonder, you know, did these silken tendrils did they slow down the water, or did they start propagating because the water slowed down naturally from the pillars that are here, and so they started sort of gravitating over to from one pillar to the next. Just curious. Oh no, gone here. Because this might be a burrowed creature. Nope. So disappointed. Need a temple right now. Ooh, might be it. Yeah. Alright, pillar worm? That's not what I wanted for a name. No, no, no. I'm imagining them much cuter than that. I'll name these pillar worms. They seem to have burrows all over this place. These long, segmented creatures with distinctive bright tails burrow into the hard rock of the pillars to protect themselves. Cool. But can we rethink the name, maybe? Cool. Let's keep going. Bound to find this facility somewhere here. Yes, yes, yes. You're ferocious. Blue haze. Out away from the pillars, the ocean grants a sense of vertigo, fading down to unknown depths below. Yeah, that's a little unnerving. Vast shape. The light of the system's three suns falls onto something amber and huge to the east. It's almost like a pale orange cloud. Let's go check it out. That doesn't look safe for us. Shifting tentacle. This translucent tentacle doesn't have a fixed shape. Its individual parts instead cycle through developmental phases as they go here. Oh yeah, that's not gonna be good. Floating colony. This creature is impossibly large. I don't even know how to start logging data on it, but I'll try. Floating colony. These golden yellow streams of life shift around solid objects, held suspended in the water. Are these bones, rocks, or something else? What are we looking at here? This appears to be a huge colonial life form. Yeah, it's also like right on top of us. Is this what remains of the Site 1 facility? Let's cut it open. Sure you want to do that? Like you said, seems to be one big creature. Doesn't feel like it's the best idea, but certainly no other way in, I guess. Maybe it's the best idea, it's just not a great idea. Whoa. Okay. Never seen a colonial creature of this scale or complexity. Can it really be one single united creature made of ever-shifting processes? No, man. Pulsing passage or webbed structure. Let's go to the webbed structure. Wow, what a description. So we're in this zone, this structure, and there's this creature which is made up of many different creatures, just glowing golden light all around us, floating bubbles. The music fits it perfectly. Radis colony. I'll call this colony Radis. It floats beautifully across this ocean like some impossible vessel. A vast colonial creature made of thousands of specialized zooids. Zooids? It floats freely in the ocean, its upper section breaking the ocean's surface. Wow. Cool. SE, Constantine is too arrogant. Just because he discovered the artificers doesn't mean he can decide their fate. That's true. Sam, he wants to free them. And what do the artificers want, Hannah? Has anyone asked them? Probably not. Look at this huge... Normally, you know, we can see what it looks like outside of this, just not as in detailed or missing the particle effect, but you can't see anything. It's just this haze. That's cool. Central lab. That's good. We can't let this continue. We never intended this. That thing they're building. I know. You mean me? Constantine has already left for Site 2. If the facility fails and Site 3 is breached, the Oceanic Mind can be stopped? Whoa, what? Oceanic Mind? Is that part of what we're in? Excuse me? This looks like a biologist's laboratory. It must have been the first exploratory base on the planet. They discovered the artificers. They started all of this. These were scientists like me, employed by Call to study this place. How did it end like this? The mines they were building in the archaeology, the genetic research they were doing here. They were all working towards something. Something bigger than just one lab. How could they have let this happen, these biologists? Our first contact turned into a resource grab. Yeah. Scan all you can and then let's leave this place. I'll review everything back at the base. It won't be long before the colony eats this place away once and for all. Okay. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we haven't had any samples from this creature yet. Ah, oh. Hmm. Give us any power. Minimal power. Zero power, okay. Hmm. The ocean stretches east from here, a blue desert beneath 3 red suns. What might lie out there beyond the range of this suit? I hope we'll find out, but we may never know. We don't really need samples right now. Empty. This is absurd, Kevin. They are no different than us, adapting their environment so they may survive. Casey, no, they are not us. Hmm. Casey, the artificers are gardeners, not colonizers. They rewrite genetic code to develop mutualism, to foster life. Wow, okay. I think it's everything. Yeah? This is the entrance. All right, let's go back to base. Only 4 hours downtime this time. Online again? Good. We have a lot to talk about. Don't doubt it. I've been digging through what we discovered at the facility. Oh, whoa, she's down at the observation deck. Hey, nice. Active. I was right to assume that facility was the first base on the planet, the start of all of this. The lead biologist, Konstantin Hess, found the artificers here more than 30 years ago. But what is truly incredible is what he discovered they could do. Genetic reprogramming, rewriting RNA and DNA, both in themselves and their local environment. Yeah, like we saw with Monet. Some Earth cephalopods could rewrite their RNA, but nothing at this scale or detail. The artificers tended to this world, nudging its life into new arrangements. Oh. Not only that, but their exoskeletons. They were quantum computers. Silicon wafers of incredible complexity and purity, able to simulate the outcomes of their genetic rewriting. Wow. The artificers were housed in natural machines, ones that evolved here over millions of years. Their complexity far outstrips our own. We could have learned so much from them. But Baikal wanted the artificers' ability for themselves. And based on what we found at Site 2, we know how this ended. Didn't end well. For a lot of people. A total collapse. A vast microbial fuel cell leaking into the ocean, eating everything away. The artificers gone, their genetic abilities used in death to save this planet's life. They died for this planet, and you're all that survives them. Well, us and Monet. Well, perhaps not all. Keep seeing the same thing mentioned in the data, the same term appearing in fragments. The Oceanic Mind. Ooh, yeah. Go get it. As far as Baikal were concerned, you were just the beginning, the first mind. The artificers were the key, inscrutable creatures with a quiet power. Able to simulate, predict, and able to change, they could rewrite life itself. For Baikal, the opportunity this provided was clear. While the artificers were like gardeners, caretakers of this world, Baikal imagined something else. An oceanic mind, providing total control of the ecosystem, able to enact their will. Wow. That's what they were building when the colony collapsed, and it's still out there. In the deep, powered by the heat of hydrothermal vents, the oceanic mind sleeps. Okay. I want to see it for myself. We have to know how this all ended. I've marked the approximate position on the map, way out to the north, deep in the abyss. Let me know when you're ready to see this through. Alright, folks. We're gonna leave it there for the night. This is Southpaw Gemini. Thank you for joining me here on the couch once again for In Other Waters. This is a beautiful game, deceptively deep. Really appreciate all the love and effort that went into every aspect of this game. I mean, we've got simple lines that are able to help us distinguish between what would be sort of a natural outcropping versus a deteriorating man-made structure, and it's so easy to tell. The ambient sounds popping in at just the right moment, the clear line of delineation being clear only because of the lack of or change in particle effects on the screen mixed with the change in the music. There's the change in the color palette depending on, you know, so much of this game. There's just so much well thought out. I'm excited. It looks like we're about to hit the end game, which is super cool. And I hope you'll all join me next time for when we hop back into In Other Waters to go find out what this oceanic mind is all about, and see if there's anything that we have to do or even potentially catalog there. Thank you.